What's good, babes, and welcome back to the channel. And if you are new, welcome. My name is Brittany Lachelle, and here on my channel I show all of my beautiful babes at home how to confidently, easily, and affordably do your hair at the crib. So if you would like to save some coins and also like to see how I got this cute Swoop Barbie type of ponytail, make sure you stay tuned. Super easy to follow, and I only use one bundle of hair for this, so it's super affordable. So if you want to see this, make sure you stay tuned, y'all. It's a treat. Alright, babe, so let's jump right into this tutorial. So as always, make sure that you wash and deep condition your hair. You know, treat your hair, trim your ends, do what you need to do. In this case, I washed, cleansed my hair, blow dried it, and then I ran the flat iron through it. I did a light pass. I didn't, do too much silkening out. You just want to make sure you get it straight enough because you want your ponytail to be sleek, sleek, sleek. You can't do this look without any heat, but it won't look sleek. We going for sleek 90s swoop action, so we want it to be straight. I am 100% natural, by the way. So right now we're gonna go into section off where we want our swoop to go. So I'm gonna let the video play out because I know I'm terrible at explaining certain things, but depending on how deep or how thick you would like your swoop to be, that will be determined by how much hair you're leaving out. For this particular swoop, I am not adding any hair extensions into my swoop. So you're gonna see me section off a good amount of my own personal hair. You're gonna see me section off a good amount of my own hair and just play with it to see exactly where I want my swoop to fall and how thick I want it to be. Since my hair is kind of long in the front, I'm able to do this without hair, but I will have a video up showing you guys how to do it by adding in some hair extensions into your leave out section. But for the most part, like I said, I'm showing you guys how to do it without. So I'm just sectioning off that area, and I want a nice swoop, so I'm making sure I'm getting enough hair out, and I'm making sure that my parts are kind of deep. So yeah, you want to get this section done first before we start to mold our ponytail. Now, I got inspired to do this because I did my nephew's mom hair in a low ponytail. It was so cute. It was so cute. I'm gonna insert a clip. But she wanted a swoop pony for the 4th, and I did it, and it came out so bomb. She looked so good, and I gotta try this out on myself, so that's why I'm doing it. And also, this is a great style as a protective style. If you have some edges that are thinning on the side, it's a perfect way to camouflage that. So now that I have my area sections out, I'm gonna go in with a hard bristle wave brush. You can get these from your local beauty supply store. Y'all know the OG hard brushes your mama used to pop you with back in the day when you moved. Get one of those, and you want to go ahead and just start brushing your hair up into the direction you want your ponytail to go. I want my ponytail to sit kind of high. Honestly, I should have did it a little bit higher, but for the most part it was sitting where I wanted it to be. So I'm gonna just brush the hair all the way up into a pony and get it to where I want it to place on my head. So make sure you guys look in the mirror and make sure your ponytail is placed where you want it to go, so that when you go in to mold it down, you won't have to worry about trying to go back in and fix it. Because once we put the product on this ponytail, you're not going to be able to move or manipulate the ponytail, or unless you're going to just mess it up. So make sure that you find a good placement for your ponytail before we start to get to mold it. Now that I have found a good spot for my ponytail, I'm going to go ahead and start to mold the perimeter, so my edges, and then like I said, just going around the perimeter of the ponytail. You can use a wax stick, you can use edge control, you can use beeswax, that product. I'm going in with some edge control. I'm using edge control because it gives me a sleek base to start with, and also it's not too hard to where if I need to go back in and fix something before I mold it down with my hairspray, I'm able to go in and manipulate it without it causing too much product buildup and just messing up the ponytail. So use a wax, edge control, beeswax, whatever you prefer, to begin to slick everything down. And then we're going to go on with the next step of taking our hairspray to actually set it into place. So we're going to use some edge control mode and the hairspray and a blow dryer to set. Alternating between a smaller bristle brush, edge brush, and also my fine tooth comb as I'm going in to smooth that product into my hair as well. Now that I kind of have my ponytail in a spot where I want it to sit at, I am going to just tie that little ponytail up with a hair tie for now, not too tight. And then I'm gonna go in with my blow dryer, and then I'm also gonna go in with my Got To Be glued hairspray. You can use whatever hairspray of your choice, but I highly recommend using a very strong one like Got To Be. And I'm gonna work in sections, so I'm gonna spray that one section of my hair, smooth it in with my brush or comb, whatever you're using of your choice. And then once I get it smooth how I want it, I'm gonna go in and hold it down and use my blow dryer to set it into place. And this is gonna provide us with the ultimate sleekage, and your ponytail won't go nowhere. Make sure you use a blow dryer that's very powerful and strong, and it has that little nozzle on there so you can concentrate the heat on that one area and keep it slick. So now I'm going into the next section of the ponytail, which is towards the back, smoothing that in with my comb, brush, or whatever you need. And then once again, holding it with my hand and then using that blow dryer to lock it, seal it, set it into place. Now I'm going to go into my bang area, and I'm going to run the flat iron through this part one more time just so I can get the roots. For the most part, my roots are thick as heck. So I'm going to go in to make sure I get that section nice and flat so my swoop can be, you know, perfect or close to it. And once again, I am not adding any hair into this ponytail, so I'm just going in to make sure everything is sleek. Please make sure you use heat protectant on your hair before you put heat on it. Thank me later, you will thank me later. But I'm going in with the flat iron and just, you know, doing a light press through that again before I go into mold and shape my swoop-a-doop. That I have my swoop-a-doop straight to my liking, I'm taking my bristle brush and just smoothing it out with my hands, and then I'm going to go in and add a layer of that Got To Be glued hairspray, mold it in with my hands, and then I'm going to go in with my blow dry to hold that part in place. And as you can see, I am working in sections again with the swoop. You want to take your time, y'all. Do not try to rush through your swoop, because it ain't gonna swoop right if you do that. You're gonna be mad and it's gonna just give you a hard time. So just take your time and have a mirror handy. Make sure you're using both of your hands. Have your product and your tools close by so you can, you know, navigate between the two. And you can do your swoop however low you want your swoop to go in your face, you can do that. However high you want it to go, you can do that. But as you can see, I'm just working in sections and lightly combing it through and just molding it with my comb, with my fingers. I'm gonna use the end of that comb and just placing it where I want it to be. And once you find a good placement for it, go ahead and spray it down. And don't use the blow dryer until you are sure that's where you want your swoop or your ponytail to hang or to lay. So you see me using hairspray some more, and I'm using that to help manipulate. And now I'm going in with the blow dryer because I found where I want my swoop to be. So go into the blow dryer and set it. And please remember that once you set it, you gotta forget it. You know, you can't set it and come back, because if you try to come back and try to comb through that hairspray, you're gonna ruin your hair. So yeah. Now for this tail piece, this is the part where I was like, okay, I'm about to get mad. But it ended up working out for me. So with this tail piece, you can use some bobby pins to hold it into place as you mold it. But y'all know I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. So I was just using my fingers, and then what you could do is take some of your products, so your edge control or whatever you were using to mold it down, and you want to go ahead and just start to begin to mold that into your ponytail. Be very careful with this part, and very tedious, and you just want to go ahead and mold it in. Once you get it molded in there and stuck, go ahead and add your hairspray and get your edge brush or whatever comb you're using to mold that into the ponytail, and it should stick. It will stick and it will stay. And remember, once you set it, you gotta forget it, so make sure you get it right the first time. Now for my swoop, I didn't want my swoop to be like super deep and all in my face, all over my eyebrow, all over my eye. The next time I do this style, then I'm gonna make the swoop a little bit more deeper and a little bit, more swooped in my face. But for this particular style, at this time, I didn't want it to do that. So I did not bring it down further. If you want your swoop to be more in your face, then definitely push the hair down or bring the hair down and position it more so it's, giving you that Aaliyah effect, if that's what you're going for, but that's not what I was going for today. But anyways, now I'm going to go in with some spritz. That was just some icy spritz. I don't know the name, but you can use whatever spritz that you like. I just used that because I had it on hand just to add in a little bit more security to my swoop and to set it into place. And as y'all can see, I did go ahead and put a bobby pin there to hold it into place as well, to show you how that can help you get that part together. Remember to take that bobby pin out once you're done. We're getting into the actual ponytail, the second most important part. So you see me just braiding down my hair into a nice simple cornrow, and then I'm going to add a rubber band on to hold that braid into place. And that rubber band is also going to act as like an anchor when we wrap the hair extensions around the ponytail. Before I wrap the extensions around my ponytail, I am going to add some wrapping strips, black wrapping strips, so that way I can protect my hair from the glue and we can have something to, stick the ponytail onto. what I did in this clip was take some argan oil. You can take whatever lightweight oil that you like. And I'm just going to use that, put a dime size amount into my hand, and then smooth that all on my hair, all on my swoop, all on my pony, so it can get some shine and so it can just look nice and polished before I put my ponytail on. I'm gonna go in with my Salon Pro 30-second hair bonding glue, and I'm going to apply a thin layer of that glue onto the top of the ponytail, going down the ponytail. So you see me starting from the top there, and I'm going to just add some glue going all the way down that ponytail. And then we're going to get our bundles, and I'm using hair from my hair company. All of the information will be listed in the description box down below. I am using one bundle of 16-inch in Brazilian Loosewave, which is my favorite hair texture. Super pretty, super versatile, but I'm using that in hair, and I'm just wrapping it around my ponytail, getting it all into place there, you know, making sure it's good and sticking. And you want to make sure you do this kind of tight, like not too tight, but you want to make it nice and taut, so that way the ponytail don't go nowhere and you can swing and do what you need to do with your ponytail and not have to worry about it falling off. So as you can see, I just continue to wrap the ponytail literally on top of itself, or wrap the bundle hair extensions on top of itself around my ponytail. And then once I get to the base of the ponytail, I'm going to use a bobby pin to help secure the end of that weft there. Now to hide that track there, what I like to do is take a piece of the hair from my ponytail, straighten it out with my flat iron, and then I'm gonna take that piece of hair that I flat ironed and wrap it around the ponytail, so that way we will not be able to see that weft or that track at the base of our pony. And then I'm gonna secure the end piece with a bobby pin. You can use hairspray to secure it, but for the sake of the video and time, I use the bobby pin. So this pretty much wraps up the hair tutorial. I really hope it was helpful, and I hope it was easy to follow along with, y'all. Let me know in the comments how you liked it, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. And don't forget to stay beautiful and stay blessed and safe, y'all.